What it do, YouTube? It's Smoke Man Joe. We back at it with the wM21 head-to-head live stream. Y'all please be sure and hit that like button, comment, subscribe. We got videos coming very soon, guys. Rated videos, season total videos with the NFL picks for like season totals for the team totals or whatever. So y'all just be on the lookout for that. It's coming real soon, guys. So we on a 2-game losing streak. Let's see if we can end that. I need a new playbook. Let's see here. Let's use Denver shit. Let's see what Denver working with on defense. Alright, let me see. Let me get it all the way set up. Cut it down, TV down. Okay, got that done.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Dallas Cowboys.
No, that ain't.
Got it. Covered it. They hang on now, though.
It's going to come back and bite you, buddy.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's Jacobs from the gun. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it,
put the ball over his head. He should have picked
run on first down.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Carr.
What?
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Come on, man. How the hell he was able to get off, man, and come back over like that, man?
29-yard line.
Come on, EA.
Told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than this. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A gain of 6 there on first.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be a
touchdown. Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 55 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. For as big and strong as some of the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I wondered who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I don't think anyone would ever call this.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And trying to get it to runs.
Come on, man. So the man on all my
Picked
shit.
off at the 48.
Come on, man.
20. He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it off?
Damn.
You're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This shit crazy.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the play.
Man, come on, EA. Damn.
And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Here's another interception.
Man, come on, man. How?
And he's going to get
This shit
back to the
ridiculous.
20-yard line.
Like, no lie.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look
He just catching everything.
It's time to get moving.
This shit ridiculous.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. 2nd down and goal. Prescott, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point.
I don't like this
Yeah,
shit,
you always
though.
hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he takes this one back.
3 passes, 3 picks. Come on, man. I bet you the dude ain't even got no good ass record, man. I'll tell you, boy. Man, boy, this game so fucking full of it. Motherfucker ain't even ranked, man. Damn.
coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
The kickoff for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Jalen Richard now on the return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
Got it up, boy.
Jalen Richard.
Let me get some food to see.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
See y'all good, man. Play
That right there is how you silence the home crowd.
Raiders. Man, who is you? I repeat, who is you? What is your gamer tag, dude? What system do you even play on? You always coming over here talking that crap.
And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchdown bring it out to the 25.
Thank you. What you got in that bag? I got my cake right here. Yeah. Alright, probably gonna play about 2 games.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your play.
Okay, you know we friends. What's your tag then, bro?
Time to regroup. So
We can go ahead and play. We can solve this next game. You got next.
1st and 10 from the gun. It's Drake.
Look at this shit, man. What? Oh,
Taking it to the 15-yard.
man, this 10-8 shit's hard. I'm finna have to get out there. Ain't no way I'm finna keep playing like this.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle
Ain't no fucking
doesn't mean he doesn't have
tackle.
abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray.
Man, he going
It's
off.
Drake. He's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Shit ain't gonna be there this time.
4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Get out of there, Renfrow. Big.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
You know they pay me.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow, 88 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Daniel Carlson.
That's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come.
Man, I appreciate it, bro, but this really ain't nothing, bro.
The fact that the ball got turned over.
This really ain't nothing, man. It's just a little start up. That's all it is. Try to be ready for the start of next season, man.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do.
Get him.
And it's
What?
second guess
What?
on a fourth down. But they had to like the feeling of offense. They're going to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally.
He can't find.
Man, he just want to run around. That's all you want to do.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are
In a slave state.
Oh,
Oh,
guess
no.
what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now.
What may that be? Yeah, I thought I was already there.
Impressive first half to get that lead. Another try
Got
after the
him.
first
Let's
down.
go, D.
Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Come on, man. Well, he fought from the yard.
First himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4.
Dang.
Work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Don't do it.
Oh.
No.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Yo, man. Swift, man. Hit that like button for me, man. You haven't already, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Come on. Yeah, let's eat, boy. Let's eat. Let's go.
But I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Get that on the low.
Here's Carr to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And nothing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 37-yard line.
17.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 29.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, come on,
Starting at 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up being
Maybe 12.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Gives him a shot.
Stop.
He won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to get
He needed that.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Damn, he needed that.
Defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Well, someone's got to feel really good about that. That's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Got him.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Bam.
And able to find Kirk.
Got it.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st down, Drake. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, peek that. What?
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now from Murray. That will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
For a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Murray. And he's got the completion. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Throwing again, Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Oh,
It's man, it's Williams. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll roll him out right. On a slant. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run with Edmonds.
he needed that.
For the Arizona touchdown. Chase Edmonds taking it in. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least on the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
My dick did that bite me.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. To throw again on second down. Carr. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's third down and 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. After getting this one across the 40. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
Handled Las Vegas. First down.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Carr now on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he gets this deep inside of Arizona's 15-yard line. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's go, man.
The kick by Carlson is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done.
Let's go.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Yeah.
And the Raiders have got him. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Is he? What?
And the throw going to be incomplete.
This is old brain remembers. When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it for me.
Here's A.D. now. That's a
I knew it
That's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Go, Jacobs. See something.
He'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Carr.
I see you, bro. What is that, though? What the hell was that?
Complete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one will be accepted.
What the hell was that? Check the pen, bro. What the hell that was, Carl? Let's see. Let's see.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Shit.
He's going to go down. Back at the 20.
Nothing.
He's sacked. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about.
Ah, he was on it. Dang.
Picked up by the linebacker Jordan
Man,
Hicks.
not safe. Not safe. Damn.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
And
I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. This man out of the backfield.
Boy, you everywhere.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. From the gun, Murray. He's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Down Arizona. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Come on with that bullshit,
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Play fake to Jacobs. Well, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
I'm going for it, man. I'm going for it.
It's 4th down.
I'm going for it, man. This is what I do. This is what the fuck I do.
Staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Carr.
This is what we do. This is what the fuck we do.
Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Here you go.
They drilled up.
Here you go.
Then they drilled him.
There you go. There you go.
He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 51 yards. yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. But he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and
looking to throw again on second down. Murray. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. But it'll be second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Murray looks to throw again, second and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. And he is touchdown. Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Look at this throw, man. Look at this throw.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Good positioning.
First down, man. That fucking throw, Shaw.
At the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Dang.
It's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill.
All right,
Good
defense.
concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He'll get a
Damn, man.
down to the 43-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as
Go, D. What it do?
loss,
What
and
it
brings
do?
up a third.
Queen, what's good with you?
third down.
What's going on? How you been?
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Operating from the
Get him.
Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They're going for it. Hits.
Too
That's
easy.
to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside.
Damn, man.
Keep alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard.
On the toss, Drake going left. Give him a couple on the carry. Second and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Chilling at work. I can dig it. I can dig it.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Right back to Drake.
Bam.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Murray again, this is Drake. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You got to be patient.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. To throw is Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 32 to go in the football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Counter play, Drake, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown. And they have taken the lead.
Dang,
5 seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were hoping.
Went up 14.
That they just knew would work from past experience.
That fluke ass
Just
kick,
saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that drive, and they did.
Dang.
They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I've been good, Queen. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's up 14, man. Man, this shit horrible. Good fucking game, though. Damn, but yeah, everything good with me, man. You know, same shit, working.
The defense still with a couple of
And this crap,
We'll see if they want to use.
getting screwed.
So it's
I ain't gonna say getting screwed. I just do that peak, man. It's a good game by him, man. Damn,
a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people
I felt like that was in the bag.
were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really
They'd have made 4 games.
Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the
Playing like
that was
shit.
said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that.
At M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as the Ravens will match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out.
Oh,
First drive will start at the 25. Josh Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Carr gonna throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete.
Oh, my goodness.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nelson Aguilar, 77 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the school. Where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Take it in the end zone. Decision to bring it up ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Dobbins running out of the gun. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Ball carrier. Corey Littleton on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense.
Jackson is running back. It's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He ain't playing, bro.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Right side, it's Snead. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Raiders' 8-yard line.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Ravens nothing.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up to Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team is 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
Yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And of Las Vegas. First
on play action, it's Carr. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Motherfucker just in there, man. I'm glad we traded his way.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, I tell you what, you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Furl, that got in there to bring him down.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Flushed out right. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Too much.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens taking the lead. Tucker with the extra point. That makes the score 14-7.
14-7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Come on, man.
Picked off right around the 43.
You're trailing, you try to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
You got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side. With a good field
time
position,
to
they
get
just
there,
took
man.
over.
Like, look at this shit, man.
Very quickly here, and that's complete. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jackson gets it.
Y'all really gonna call me for that bullshit,
and they'll
man?
bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Oh, how could I not get over this shit, man?
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get on the scramble there.
Anybody I play
Second and a couple. Second and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Dang.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Oh, the fucking
So simple math here in the first half. They had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've gotten the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Maybe looking for on the street.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
What a good catch, boy. I don't know how you caught this shit.
Touchdown.
Damn.
Nelson Aguilar in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Carlson now to add the extra point.
Damn, that was weird.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score, Ravens 21, Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Vegas.
So 6 seconds all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. Get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Let's go.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this one is a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Goatee. Had to show me. And I brought my
Daniel Carlson
whole
to kick off for the Raiders.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got
all day, every day, man. Raider Nation,
man.
What's good with you, homie?
Fielded in the end zone.
Raider Nation, man.
Fireworks to start.
Well, I'm looking pretty bad with the Raiders right now, though, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Boy, I can't get a win from nothing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Go.
So to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy.
Just sliding through, man. What you got going on for the day, man? How you doing, man?
Searching for adjustments. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Man, boy.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he is going to be
I know you pumped up ready for the season,
the line
man,
of
my brother.
scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
That bullshit ass play. That bullshit ass play, man.
It's a pickup of 11 and
Every time.
First down.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital N for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, ended up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. It's a 6-yard pickup that gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's
What's up, man? Who are you done met? You done met Derek Carr?
bubbles of the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Chopping up a 5.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Come on, D.
Played over the middle.
What a detail, bro.
And he's going to have another first down. The tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
No matter what I call it,
The discussions
you got all day
to
for
slow
it.
down this offense. It has not worked to this
You
point.
got
I
all
have a
day.
vision right
You
now
wanna
of
do.
everything that was discussed at the half, just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the surface.
8, 9 yards on the ground.
It's working. They're really locked in offense.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again with Dobbins. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss. It's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Mm.
Down inside the 5-4.
Nice game, good gameplay. Yeah, man, but I can't get a fucking game, man. It's irritating, bro.
With this drive,
Like, I know what's going on. Like, the TV to the moon.
And that's the last thing
I
they
can't
need,
damn
especially
play in
when they look
4K
up at
like
the
I need to
scoreboard.
be, or 144 hertz. I gotta settle for what I'm using
They'll
right
run
now.
with Dobbins, and he'll take it.
Try to get my damn money, man. I know this playing a big part of what's going on. I'm not trying to make
Taking
any
it in
excuses.
from 4
I don't
yards
think I
out.
can get in the
And
stream.
the Ravens will extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you get your lead as well at the end of it.
and what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28.
The open man here, Renfro. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back now in Baltimore. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Carr now on first down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Carr completes it. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Carr gives to Richard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Chuck Clark on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that of just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up on his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They go with Jacobs. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And the Raiders 1st down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. They bring this back. It's a pick six and touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Tucker now for the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 35, Raiders 14. Justin Tucker.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Now Carr to try again after the pick six. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown.
We back. We back. Got a couple people tuning in, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. 2 likes. Now, man. We glad the football season gonna come back around. Coming back shortly, y'all. Give me a second. I like the Denver playbook, but it's just like, man, I don't know. We ain't got the right players and this right shit, man. 5 games scared, boy. We gotta go back to what we really know.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Carr. Good pressure, and down he goes. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker, because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller, and that would be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. There, a 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 right at the 30. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. His throw incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
3.5 to go, 1st quarter. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got it. And he'll be taken down midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Rodgers trying to lay one up deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A quick first down pick. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Shit, that's still rhyme. Solid paper route, man. Dumb 2 on the way.
From the gun, Carr. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, Carr. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
On this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal from the right hash. This from 33. Able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Rodgers going to be caught by Funchess. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the gun, that's caught by Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, man.
And
Stay
be
back.
intercepted.
Stay
Picked
back.
off by Jeff Heath. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 1st down, Richard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 48-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Carr. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. They're able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About Set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
They'll go again to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh.
Got him there, and it's tied complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Jones. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the Packers' 44-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Jacobs now. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Take my time to school. Two, if you was living like this, homie, what would you do?
First by him near the 35. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Raiders.
Jacobs from the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They run it with Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
4 down 2.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
All right, Jacob. So what it's all about right here?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Now in desperation, throw. Got his man, complete. It's across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Let's eat, boy. Let's go.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's in.
Way to get back in the win column, man. And just like that, man. Smoke Man Joe, we out.